It just hit me. What I got is a tattoo on my face. That's what this is. Hi Angry Birds! In today's video, I am going to share updates with you on the current state of my brows, how I have been dealing with makeup application. We're also going to be doing some coverage of subreddit threads on microblading removal. Then we're going to do a deep dive into the laser machines that can be used to accomplish this removal at different stages. Then I will show you some ways to go about finding a provider near you for laser removal. First things first, in my last video, I shared my experience with you about losing some hair after the second round and also seeing some of that hair turning frosty white. But I'm happy to report that about a week or so after posting that video, I started noticing some hair growth and my hair darkening again. So I'm super psyched about that. Let's talk about the red tones that I was left with after the 2 rounds of laser removal. It's been about 4-6 weeks since I posted my last video, and I can say that the red has subsided a bit, but believe me when I say that I think I still have a long way to go. I'm going to cover something that was not really mentioned in part 3, and that's makeup application, more specifically foundation. I'm definitely happier now in terms of applying foundation over my brows and not ending up with green, freaking ugly brows. So that is one less thing to worry about and trying to conceal. So just for fun, let's compare the before and after. Here's a makeup tip for you, and I don't know why I didn't think of this before, and I say that because I've heard of it, but there's something called a red corrector, sometimes called a green corrector as well, and essentially it's a green paste or cream that is applied to the skin to camouflage the redness. So when applied, the skin goes from red to green, then to beige in seconds. I haven't bought the red corrector yet because I'm really getting by with my makeup application technique. Plus, I might just go for another laser session soon anyways. And I just don't want to burn another damn hole in my pocket. I'm already down $400. Do we all know here what Reddit is? It's essentially a website with tons of various discussion threads, and users come together to share pictures, videos, and links for others to see. In 2024, with more than 70 million daily users, we were bound to find some subreddit threads on microblading and also microblading removal. Now let me tell you, if you go down that Reddit rabbit hole like I did, not only will you be entertained and more educated about the process for getting your brows microbladed and removed, but you will encounter some stories that will scare the bejesus out of you. So much so that depending on which side of the spectrum you are, you may end up never getting your brows microbladed or removed. Ready to be entertained? Okay, microblading removal subreddit. Let's start with this one. Let's talk about the girl with red hair. The post is titled "Second Brow Removal Sesh Immediately After." So this is what the red hair girl says. Shitty doctor didn't even have any protective eyewear, only for himself, even after requesting twice. Ladies and men, if you ever go to a place and they will not give you protective eyewear without you asking for it, you need to pack your shit, run away, and never come back. And don't let me tell you I told you so. If you become blinded, not only will you regret microblading, but will you regret using that Groupon to go to that place for the rest of your life. Because that's usually what happens. I told you in part 1 or part 2, I don't remember, to not go to one of those places with a Groupon, because this is where you'll get ghetto service. It's my 3rd and last time back at the place. My 3rd and last time. She's gone there once, twice, and 3 times. I don't know what 20 plus years of experience he's got under his belt, because even my dentist has better bedside manners than this quack of a doctor. Yeah, he's quacky, but girl, you should have known that after the first session. I'm a fair-skinned Asian, just like me, with recently dyed red hair to match my red brows. She dyed her hair red to match her brows. Let this simmer. Would I? No. My first sesh was at like 250 or 300 mode at the 1064 nanometer wavelength. I still don't know what the 250, 300, 400 mode, whatever mode that is. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna have to look this up. Moving on to another Reddit post. It's titled Wedding Soon. Oh, Wedding Soon, SOS. So this girl is asking her when the wedding is happening. So she tells her September. But when I did the first session, $300. That cost her $300. Where did she go? Beverly Hills? She said I might not even need a second session. And now that I did it, I'm worried she purposely didn't use the right settings, so I would need more sessions. Oh, you know what? This got me thinking, actually, with my very first session. See, the thing is, I want to play the devil's advocate here, right? I think that depending on how long ago you got your microblading done, what type of ink was used, what was the makeup of the ink, what skincare you've been using, if you've been tanning a lot. I think all these factors have to be accounted for, which can affect, right, the outcome of a laser session. So hard to say here. This one is titled Lymph Massage Post Laser. Interesting. So I just had my 4th laser session, and my laser tech said that that should be the last one. Looks like I will be stuck with a bit of yellow. This is really what I'm striving to get to. Done with the red, and I want to be in a yellow stage because I'm Asian, so yellow should blend in a whole lot better with my skin tone. She encouraged me to massage my eyebrows towards the lymph node in inner corner of the eyes to help the body get rid of the ink. Is this bullshit, you think, or a good idea? Bullshit is one word all attached, but maybe she wanted to emphasize how mad she is. Let's scroll down to this user telling her that this could be BS. The concept makes sense. That's to me too. But I was told not to touch the lasered area, so I would just let it be. So I'll tell you why this makes sense, because I've always heard, and maybe you have too, how a lymphatic system still carries away that broken down, fragmented ink after the laser removal. So I can see that working. But the thing is, there's somebody in there that said, let's see. Oh, there are no lymph nodes in the inner corner of the eye, just the nasolacrimal duct, which drains the eye into the nose. Okay. You know that gua sha that you can buy, which I have a set of, you use that to drain your lymphatic system. You know how you use these products and brush away whatever you have mingled in here. I'm thinking that doing this to help you carry away that fragmented ink from your system may work. So I might give it a try. I already have that set, so ready to be educated now. Why do eyebrows turn yellow after laser removal of permanent eyebrow makeup? Okay, this is gonna be interesting. This person is telling us that it's a myth that your brows turn orange, red, or yellow because the laser bakes the pigments and causes a chemical change. Red and yellow results all come down to the ink composition that was used for the microblading. To get a brown color ink, the ink manufacturers use black, red, and yellow pigments in different ratios. So this one is the yellow pigment, this is the black one, red, and another red over here. Based on her explanation, right? Because the yellow one is in first place. This means that the manufacturer used more yellow pigment, okay? than any other pigments to get to whatever shade of ink this is. So then she went on to explain that if the 1064 nanometer wavelength laser is used, then the black pigment will be destroyed first, then which means it's going to leave you with the yellow and the red pigments. That makes sense. She emphasizes that depending on the amount of yellow pigment that was in the ink and how much time has passed since the microblading was done, the yellow saturation brightness will vary. This is pretty logical too. I came across another article which is titled "Why Eyebrow Ink Turn Orange After Laser." So again, we're getting conflicting information from different sources on this subject. It says that during the laser tattoo removal process, the laser energy breaks down the iron oxide pigments, which releases free ions. These ions can react with oxygen in the air, resulting in the formation of iron oxide and an accompanying orange color change. So this oxidation can alter the appearance of the tattooed brows. So this girl is talking about oxidation, the other girl is talking about the makeup of an ink. That's like two different theories here, and I don't know which one to believe. So ready to let Reddit stories scare the bejesus out of you now? So back to this red hair girl post. 532 is a much aggressive wavelength that comes with risks for any skin color. I have been told this by all derm clinics and technicians. Okay, so she's gone to professionals. Fitzpatrick 3. I had to look that up because I don't know what she was talking about. So Fitzpatrick 3 means that she burns easily. It's typically with people that have pale skins and maybe have some freckles. The Fitzpatrick skin scale is a commonly used system to describe a person's skin type in terms of response to the UV rays. So I also had to look up hypopigmentation because here she says one of the techs was a fair-skinned Asian working at a derm clinic, and she herself had hypopigmentation from laser. So when I looked that up, I kid you not, I just went through a roller coaster of emotions and doubts. I've got one more for you. This one is titled "I Need Advices, Please." I feel really bad for her. I remember this one because I think it's going to be one very long journey for her. And I think in her case, she started off with a very, very dark ink, and that was probably deposited really deep into the skin. So I'm also wondering what laser wavelength that was used on her for each of these removal sessions. But here she is sharing 4 pictures with the users. First pic, botched microbladed brow. Second pic, after first laser removal. Third pic, after second laser removal. And then fourth pic, oh bloody hell, after third laser removal. Okay, so now let's do a deep dive into the tattoo removal machines that are being used today. Wait, it just hit me. What I got is a tattoo on my face. That's what this is. Or was. I had a tattoo on my face. I'm not a tattoo virgin anymore. Cynosure is the company behind Picosure and the Revlite SI laser systems. They develop and manufacture a diverse range of treatment systems for hair removal, body contouring, tattoo removal, and more. Their products are used worldwide by physicians and aesthetic business owners. There is a Picosure system that laser treats at 3 different wavelengths, the 532 nanometer, 755, and 1064. So in essence, a business can purchase a Picosure machine with 1 wavelength, but can also get the other 2 wavelengths as add-ons. The 755 nanometer will target the black, blue, and green inks, while the 532 nanometer will target the sunset colors like the red, yellow, and orange. There's the Picosure Pro system that delivers 755 nanometer energy in picoseconds, which means that the delivery is so quick that it spares your skin from high thermal damage. Just like the Picosure, this Picosure Pro can be purchased purchase at that 755 wavelength, but the add-ons for the 532 and 1064 can also be purchased separately. Then there is the RevLite SI, which was built on the Q-switch laser system that was manufactured by the Continuum Biomedical Company. This system only comes in the 532 and 1064 wavelengths and provides superior and more precise treatments. It delivers high amounts of energy in very short bursts. Want to know how much some of these systems cost? No wonder why they're charging us so much per laser removal sessions. That loan gotta get itself paid off. Let's talk about how you can go about finding providers near you for your microblading removal needs. You can certainly Google tattoo places around you and call them up one by one to find out if they have that laser system that you need. But there's another effective way to go about hunting for a place that will have the laser system for your current needs. And I don't think this topic is talked much about on YouTube, so I thought I would insert it in my video. Hop over to the Find a Provider section of the Cynosure website, populate all the fields such as your zip code, select tattoo removal, and then click search. Scroll down the page and then you'll get your list of all the businesses that offer tattoo removal as a service. Here's one of the businesses. You're gonna click on the business name and that'll take you straight to their website. Doing the same with another business here, and as you can see, tattoo removal is one of the services that they do offer. Find the business name, click on the link, and there you have it. Guys, we are all in this together. We all microbladed our brows and now are looking to reverse it. So the hope is that we can all successfully remove our botched microbladed brows, or the brows that we no longer are in love with, or the brows that have turned ashy gray. So I'm going to close out this video by saying, guys, have patience, do your homework, and get it done. If you have any questions, please drop them below because nobody gets left behind. And if you enjoyed the video and learned something today, I would really love a thumbs up, as this will help me keep going by bringing valuable information to you. On another note, if you live in Florida or enjoy stopping in for vacation, we've got another YouTube channel that I will link below, where we talk about things to do and things to see in a sunshine state. All right, my microbladed folks, until next time, bye! 3 different wavelengths. There's the 7... starts with 532. 755, the 7, no, the 532. Try to find and I will stop, and I will drop.